Hello student, welcome to the fourth day of online tutorial sessions. Today's topic is how we can implement a full adder using the half adder. Previously we have seen that a full adder is required to add the multiple number of binary digits, but in case of half adder only add two binary digits, that is 1 or 0, 0 plus 1 or 1 plus 0. But in case of full adder can capable of adding the multi-bit informations. So using half adder, using how we can implement a full adder, that is actually the today's topic. So to implement a full adder we require over here that two half adder. Okay, so using two half adder we can implement our full adder logic circuits. So just watch carefully the block diagram. Here it is A and B, because half adder only capable of taking two inputs, so that's why A and B is passing through, this two input is passing through the first half adder. Okay, it generates the sum of sum, it is at A or B, and generates a one carry at A into B. This sum output is again become the input for the second half adder. Okay, and C in, that is the previous bit carry, is act as a second input to the second half adder. Okay, now again this is actually the input part of the second half adder. Now how we can generate the output of the second half adder? The sum actually we are getting directly, but carry part we are not getting directly. Okay, whatever carry we are getting from the second half adder, that and the carry of the first half adder, it is combined in a OR gate, and then we are actually getting our final C out for the full adder. Okay, now look at the circuit diagram. Okay, here is a XOR gate to get the first sum, and AND gate to get the first carry output. Okay, and again C is become the input for this gate, and again this directly XOR gate input is passes through the second XOR gate, and this carry and from the first input carry both are passes through the OR gate to get the final carry output. This is a circuit diagram, this is actually the block diagram. Okay, instead of this square blocks, it is represents by the circuit diagram of a half adder, individual half adder. Okay, nothing there is a changes, only you can replace this block with this two circuit, it is OR gate and AND gate. Okay, now how actually we are getting the final sum and carry output? Okay, using the half adder we will know. Okay, through previously we have seen the sum output of the first from output of the first, not actually the adder is what, half adder is A bar B bar C in plus A bar B C bar in plus A B bar C bar in plus A B C in. Okay, this is actually what we are getting from the half adder expression, half adder. Okay, and C output from the half adder we are getting that A B plus A C in plus B C in. So we are actually using what, two half adder. So how this expression will lead to the full adder actually expression we will get to know. Okay, now so I am arranging the first equations. Okay, where C in are there, this two, and in this two Boolean expression C in is common, so I am arranging over C in over here and C bar in that right hand side part, and again I am taking common. Okay, C in I am taking common, so what will be left, A bar B bar plus AB, and here if you take common C bar in, so we are getting A bar B plus AB bar. Okay, so A bar B bar plus AB, C in A bar B bar plus AB, and C bar in A bar B bar plus A bar B plus AB bar. A bar plus AB bar actually is the expression for the XOR gate. Okay, again if you take as A B bar A bar B, again this expression will lead to the XOR gate expression. That's why this combines A XOR B, and this whole one also taken as a XOR gate implementation. That's why it is C in XOR A XOR B. Okay, and this expression a bar b bar plus ab, it is actually the zor mane not gate. If we apply zor gate and not that is called that nor gate. This is actually the expression of a nor gate, and this is actually the expression of a zor gate. Okay, so C in X NOR gate, that is the bar of a ZOR gate plus C bar in of a ZOR gate. So if you are combine this one, this become again another ZOR gate. Okay, this is how we get the final C output result. Okay, C output, C in money, C output result means for the sum only. Okay, this is the expression for the full adder sum expression. Now how to calculate the C out expression? Okay, see, this is the half adder full adder expression, that C out expression, that is AB plus AC in plus BC in. Okay, here I am adding B. Here I am adding this term a plus a bar. A plus a bar means 1. So if a into a is a into 1 means what? A. So that's why BC in into a plus a bar is same BC in. So that's why we have done the multiplication over here. Okay, and multiplication we have done, and then we have to arrange and try to arrange and take a common. AB here I am taking common, so what is left? 1 plus C in plus AC in plus A bar C in. Okay, so 1 plus X means what? 1. So it become AB plus AC in plus A bar B C in. Now again in AC in I am taking 1. Okay, the 1 is replaced by B plus B bar. Okay, so again I am doing the multiplication. So again I am getting this result, multiplication product. This is the result. Okay, again I am trying to reduce by taking the common. So here I am taking AB as a common. So what was left? C in plus 1. Okay, so you see 1 plus X means what? 1. So AB plus A B bar C in plus A bar C in. Again here, from here I am taking C in as a common. If I take C in as a common, then what is left? A bar P plus A bar B. A bar B plus A B bar. So this is actually the expressions for the XOR gate, and we are getting our final result. Okay. Thank you, student. I am ending my lecture.